feel pretty good?
I thought all right. I mean, last couple times I've thrown the ball went a lot better. Didn't throw a whole lot of strikes today, but was able to get 6 outs, and that's the most important thing. And get in, get out, and get my work done. So went back down to the bullpen and threw like 20 more pitches with the batter standing in there to get more work in. So overall, though, I feel good physically and happy with my outing so far.
Is that one of the things you said you did? You're not overly happy, I can tell. You got 6 outs.
Yeah.
Is that one of the things that maybe you're starting to learn on the big league level? Is just the most important thing is just getting that out.
Yeah, I mean, without a doubt. I mean, that's the most important thing is 27 outs and have more runs than the other team.
Yeah.
That's the whole key to winning. And obviously, I'm happy with not getting up any runs, but I know there's room for improvement, and I want to be consistent every time out. And I mean, obviously you can't do it every time out, but that's what you strive to do. You try to be your best every time out there, and that's how it happens sometimes. Sometimes games you don't have anything at all and they go smoothly, and sometimes you're putting it where you want and you get ripped apart. So it's just kind of one of them kind of things.
So a lot of times, being the ground ball pitcher, you're getting the hit in the ground, but they're finding holes.
Yeah, same. Yeah, in either or. I mean, there's another thing. I could be throwing the ball down the middle all day, and they could be hitting it right at guys. So it's just it's one of the things, and just got to keep working hard and keep trying to throw quality strikes.
You're kind of like in the middle. You're trying to get a rotation spot, so you want to go after it. But at the same time, are there things that you're working on?
No, I'm just going out there and trying to get outs. Yeah, I mean, last year I took the approach of trying to get prepared for the season. That didn't work out in my favor. So this year I'm just going out there every single time to, my intent is to go out there and do what I got to do to get an out. So if that means going out and throwing 5 or 6 sliders and change-ups in the first inning, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out there and get every out. Not worry about trying to set guys up going through the second time of the order or anything like that. I mean, especially right now with only going 2 innings right now and then 3 innings my next one. I'm just going out there and trying to get out.
You feel like what you've done and what you've showed them the last couple of years that you should be one of the favorites to?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel that I've shown everything that I can over the last couple of years. I don't think there's anything I'm going to do in spring training that's going to be anything new or different. I just need to be more consistent, and that's one thing that they've told me, and I 100% agree with it. I had a good year last year, and I was able to get out of a lot of jams. I created a lot of jams for myself last year by walking guys, and I was fortunate enough to get out of them because of the fact I am a ground ball pitcher. So the odds of the ball being on the ground to middle infielders are much more likely with guys on base. But I definitely need to hammer the strike zone a lot more than I did last year.
You had never had that problem before, really, had you?
Yeah, I talked to Mark at the end of the year, and he's like, historically you haven't had any problems with walking guys, so it's nothing they're overly concerned about, and I'm not worried about it either. But just maybe not necessarily even adjustments that need to be made. I did change the grip on my 2-seam a little bit just to
this year.
Yeah, just to give me a little more command to keep the ball more center of the plate and have more depth on it than I want to get away from the side-to-side movement. I don't want it to be a 2-seamer. I want it to be a pure sinker, and that was my problem. I think last year is I'd get on the side of the ball a lot last year, and I think it's partly because of the grip, the way I was throwing it, and
that would go side to side.
Yeah, I didn't want to change it in the middle of the season, and all of a sudden create another problem for myself. So from the time I started throwing this winter, starting in mid-December. Every time I've thrown a sinker, I've been throwing with this new grip to get comfortable with it, and I've gotten really comfortable with it. And that's the grip I'm going with, and it's definitely created more of a north-south than the east-west movement.
Frustration. I mean, part of you has to want to use this time to relax a little bit and work on things like work on the grip and not have to feel like.
Well, what I've taken this year is to do it in the bullpen. I'm going to this year I've having hitters stand in, or even just a coach stand in during my bullpens once I get past that 15-20 pitch mark. Kind of like similar to warming up. You warm up before a game, I usually throw about 30 pitches before I go into a game, and then a hitter's in there. So I just kind of, compress that a little bit, throw, 10 to 20 pitches, then have a hitter, just someone stand in, and just attack the strike zone just like it's a game. I've always had like a set bullpen routine that I would normally do, but I've kind of gotten away from that because I just go, in a game you're not going to go 3 fastballs off the arm side, sinkers away, changeups. I do that routine to start to get a good feel for everything, but then once whoever stands in there, I start mixing it up just like a game, and I think that's helped a lot. And just with the intensity as well in my bullpens, I've always been the type of person where I don't feel like I get a whole lot out of bullpens because it just feels more like you're throwing in more than work. So I've definitely done a couple things to just get that intensity level up to make it feel more game-like and have a more game-like feel to it while it's a side day.